Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports Today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. The Friends of Benham's Grove are celebrating a 20th anniversary with a very special, super activity-filled day. Here to tell us more, we have the Friends of Benham's Grove board members. We have Sherry Leidy, who is the president, and Sandy Rochelle, who is the vice president. So ladies, thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And before we talk about this big event, which is coming up on July 23rd, when we talk about Friends of Benham's Grove, obviously we hear Benham's Grove in there. What is the Friends group?
Friends was founded back in 1995 by a group of ladies that felt that they could help enhance and promote the grounds of Benham's Grove. So over the years, that's been our mission, is to add to it, maintain, and take care of the grounds. And because there's only so much that the
staff there
is able to do. So we try to come in and help where we can. And last year we rehabbed all the benches and all the plaques. So we have basically new benches. 34 of them were rehabbed.
And I have to say, we were just there for the Americana Festival, and Benham's Grove looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Every bit of it, and so much of that is really lovingly cared for by you and your members. And so
yes.
I would say kudos to you all, because it really is looking great.
Yes.
And if you haven't had a chance to get out, or if it's been a while since you've been to Benham's
Yes.
Grove, we want to invite people to come to the 20th anniversary, which kicks off July 23rd, and there are several events for people to attend, right?
Yes, we start at 9:30. We check in at the Grove and pick up your packet. There's a map to the lovely, awesome gardens that you're going to tour. And
2 gardens are
two,
tour,
yes.
right?
Mary Higgins has graciously opened her garden, as former council member and Mayor Sally Beals. So we're just so pleased that that our people coming to the luncheon will be able to tour 2 gardens. Then you come back to the Grove, and we're going to have a presentation and a dedication to Shirley Heinz for her fantastic work in acquiring in Benham's Grove, because without her help and Sally Beals, we wouldn't have a Benham's Grove.
And I think that's really interesting for people who have been around for a while. Benham's, 20 years, Benham's Grove has always been there, but really it was quite an ambitious council
Yes.
back in the early 90s who were looking at not only purchasing that property, which is now Benham's Grove, but putting together the amphitheater and Stubbs Park, and then working on a project called the Golf Club at Yankee Trace, which just celebrated its 20th anniversary as well. So from the very beginnings, there were volunteers involved, but then really when, I guess we had the showcase house when Benham's Grove opened, this was really when people started to form and think, well, let's maybe form a group that is continuing these various activities, right?
Yes, Sally Beals was she was really instrumental in the showcase house. And that started us off, and Ann Hughes, Leslie Kiefaber, and Judy Kunish were the founders of the Friends of Benham's Grove. So, we're just carrying on their
Yes,
work.
hats off to those ladies,
Yes.
for sure. So you can get tickets, because you had said 2 gardens, but you need to get tickets in advance.
Yes.
And Sandy, you're in charge of tickets, right?
Yes. You can get tickets by calling me, and my number is 937-830-5068, and then sending a check, which $35 includes the tours of the gardens and the luncheon, to my address.
And so I think we have the ticket information, but do you want to
Right.
give your address?
7605 John Elwood Drive, Centerville, 45459.
And you need to have tickets in advance. You can't
Right.
show up at the door.
No, it's cut off.
Right, tickets sales will end on July 15th, so I must have the checks in by July 15th.
Yeah. And we were saying, if you do come, which we'd love you to do, and the gardens are going to be unbelievable. I know Mary Higgins' garden is pretty well known as a spectacular garden, and I know Sally Beals is an unbelievable gardener, so you're going to really see some. Are they going to take you through the tour, or is it self-guided, or how's that going to work?
Both, I'm sure. You can walk around, and we're also have in the packet. There's going to be Mary Higgins is giving her biography, and Sally she has some points of interest to her garden. So people aren't just walking in saying, what's going on. They'll have some help. and she will be there, and two of our board members will also be staff there, so they can help people. So it's going to be a fun time, and you just, I want it to just be a casual garden stroll, not something that's, you have to be uptight about, and just go and have a good time.
And it's really for the gamut. If you've never gardened and just want to really take in some nature and some beauty, to people who have been lifelong gardeners, everybody's going to benefit or enjoy touring those gardens.
Yes, every time I go through the gardens, I see something new, and it's like, oh, I never thought about that, and this is in our backyard.
Yeah,
that's what's so neat, because it's just so much fun to say, hey, we have some noted gardens here in Centerville.
And really a rare opportunity that you're going to get to be able to go and tour both of them.
Right.
Then come back to Benham's Grove,
right,
where you'll have a lunch, and you talked about a presentation. So tell us about what else will happen there.
Okay, we have a portrait of Shirley.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful portrait, and it's going to be put in the entryway of the Gerber House.
Okay.
And so Mayor Kingseed will be there. Sally Beals will tell us some history and so forth of things, and then her husband and children will also, Paul Heinz.
Okay,
and
so the Heinzes will be there as
they
well.
will be there, and we will have the portrait. It's gorgeous, it's pretty.
And it's really going to be an uplifting, fun day, and a chance, if you have a friend, grab a friend to go, but you can also just go on your own, because it's kind of self-guided as well, right?
Right. And don't come to the luncheon. It's going to be an easy luncheon. It's going to be a salad buffet.
Oh, nice. And a great chance to meet a lot of really, really neat people, because I know a lot of the friends will be there.
Friends
as well.
A lot of just neighbors.
Yeah.
And people that's heard about that said, oh, I'd like to come. And we're a friendly group. I mean, I don't think, hey, listen, with me, I'm like a little puppy. It's like, hey, he just pet me or scratched me behind my ears.
And away we go. You're
yes.
good for that. Again, it's Thursday, July 23rd, which is just coming up in a couple of weeks, but you have to have your tickets in advance. So we want to make sure you call Sandy, 830-5068 for more information. And then while you're there, you might think, hey, this really is a neat group of folks.
Right.
I'd like to join. So how do you go about becoming a member?
Just fill out an application, and our membership dues run from $25 up, and join us. We plan something every year, and last year we had a really fabulous event. We had Mary Higgins, Kate Rayner. They did a fall plant-in, and we had around 100 people?
Yes, we did.
They in attendance to watch them plant the pots.
And they did it in the fall.
Yes.
Right.
But if you go out now and see those container gardens, they've done the container gardens out there back in May, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did.
But this was something special because they did some fall colors,
some fall
and
arrangements.
Fall,
and then they raffled them off. So it was really a nice event, and we had little snackies and things. So it was a lot of fun. And we had a lady. She was part of Centerville Garden Club, and she was in her 90s, and she attended the plant-in. So
and really, it's great for someone, again, anything that Benham's Grove, the Friends of Benham's Grove supports, from the very beginner gardener, maybe you don't even have a green thumb yet, to the very experienced gardener. It's all good. And again, it's on July 23rd for this luncheon, but the Friends have done so many good things over the 20 years of your existence, and this event on the 23rd is a fundraiser because you have additional plans for these funds as well.
Yes. We'd like to do some more landscaping, especially in front of the tent, which was permanently put up. Well, not permanent, but it's permanent part of
seasonally. It's
seasonally,
up, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And we'd like to landscape that area. So that's what we're going to dedicate the money to this time, and it'll be fun because we have Kate and Mary and
who are so talented. I mean, so many talented folks on the board. But when you go there, you really can't walk through any place that the Friends haven't been a part of.
Our footprint's all over the place.
Yes. I was going to say your green thumbs are, but
Yeah, and many gardens. There's
I was going to say. So when you come through, let's just talk about some of the areas, because you mentioned the plaza where that tent is, which is phenomenal and offers so many opportunities and options for people who come in to rent. And there's a great photo of it. There's also the pergola, which I think was used as our background. Oh, look at that!
There, yeah.
Which is lovely as well. And then the celebration garden is another garden that you all maintain, which is so pretty. And then other contributions. I know it's the plaza that's right in that photo, also behind the barn. You've done lighting throughout. I think at least once, maybe upgraded it another time as well.
irrigation system.
Irrigation system, the pond rehab.
Rehab the pond, yes.
And then also contributed toward the Rotary gazebo as well.
And it's just, there's just so many things that over the years, and we've put in quite, thousands of dollars. And the early efforts was the Garden Fest.
Right.
And so, it's hard to come up with something every year. So, but we're managing to do it. And
this is a great way if you love Benham's Grove like we all do, to come and support the event and to help you all with fundraising, because it's just like your own garden. You have to tend it and make sure that you keep it well tended. And in the same way I think you all feel about Benham's Grove, you just want to see it not only maintain, but to continue to grow.
Right. It's a gathering place. I think we're so unique to have Benham's Grove. There's, other cities have, but it's not the home. This was a home.
This was a home, and folks, if you don't know where it's located, because I'm still surprised when people will say, I drive past here every day. I never knew that was back there.
Right.
166 North Main Street, right in the heart of Centerville. It is beautiful property.
Yes. And it's the staff, I'm just amazed.
Top-notch staff.
Yeah, they do a
yeah.
fantastic job. You walk in and, they support us and we support them, and it's just, it's a lot of fun. It's where else can you garden and just have fun?
I know.
And really,
says Sherry.
Yeah.
You can have fun with Sherry. But we should say too, there are 3 facilities there. There's the barn, the cottage, and of course the Gerber House. There's the tent, which we've shown you, and it is a rental facility, but also a community gathering place. It is owned and operated by the city of Centerville, and as you were saying, Sherry, it would be very difficult for all of those gardens. I don't know what the number's up to now.
I think it's like 12 or so.
Okay.
Just different
Throughout.
little gardens.
Some other garden clubs will also take part in
Centerville Garden Club.
and maintaining the gardens, but really between the staff and the friends and volunteers is how we keep it going so beautifully. So we hope to see you. We hope you come out on July 23rd. Again, you need to get your tickets before July 15th, right, Sandy?
Right.
So you want to call her, but it's at the 20th anniversary luncheon. It's going to be a super event that will not only, you'll get to take 2 tours.
2 tours.
And do you start at one place and then go to the second? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Okay, so
You
everyone's going
start,
to be...
start at Benham's Grove and then choose whichever garden you would like to attend first. And they're very close together.
Yeah.
So it's not like, you have to travel from one end of the city to the next. It's very easy to get to it. We have maps and they'll be highlighted. So.
And then you come back to Benham's Grove for lunch at what time?
Lunch. We would like for you to come back at noon.
At noon for lunch, okay.
We'll do the dedication for Shirley first.
Okay.
And then we'll have lunch. And there's also a raffle.
Oh,
Hey,
of course.
we have a raffle.
Tell us quickly, what can you win?
All kinds of
great
garden
stuff, yeah.
all kinds of garden items. So we will have a raffle, and that's
Okay.
always been fun. We've had that for several years with our tours and our luncheons.
Yeah, well, everything that the Friends of Benham's Grove does is always first class all the way. So we appreciate all the good work that you do for Benham's Grove and keeping it so beautiful. And if you have any questions about this event, of course, we've told you Sandy's phone number. You can also call the city at 433-7151. You can visit our website, centervilleohio.gov or benhamsgrove.com. Thanks for watching.